off that exhausting hamster wheel and into balanced living with Dr. Marissa.
Promise you joy in the mystery.
Dr. Marissa, also known as the Asian Oprah. Her mission, to be a beneficial presence on the planet. Her purpose, to be your personal advocate to live, laugh, love, learn. Her life motto, don't die wondering. Take back your life with Dr. Marissa Pei.
And welcome. You're tuned in to Take My Advice. I'm not using it. Get Balanced with Dr. Marissa, the morning show here on KCAA, NBC News, CNBC News, NBC Sports Radio Station, AM 1050, FM 106.5, and streaming everywhere. iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes, TuneIn, Audible, Amazon Music, TeeLab, Rumble, Podchaser, Spreaker, Streaker, and more. Why so many places? I want to maximize my splatter zone for more health and happiness. So that's why we balance out all the headlines that are always negative now with some heart lines and hope and happiness. And that is what we're all about, as you can see from who's in studio today. She is my co-host with the mostest on Wednesdays with our special series called Doctors in the House with myself and
Dr. Tiffanie Tate.
Welcome, Dr. Tiffanie. She's a Navy veteran, OBGyn, singer, songwriter, playwright, and children's book author, poetry author, and now running for Congress. I forgot to welcome you formally with the applause. And it's a very special day today. It is celebrating Leo the Lioness's birthdays, and that is not just one of us, but both of us. But today it's actually the actual day of my co-host's birthday. So we decided that today we would do a birthday show. So happy birthday to us both. You get to celebrate with us. So have a seat, go get some cake and celebrate with us. We are going to start, though, with our gratitude sandwich, because just because it's our birthdays doesn't mean we fall out of practice with this good life habit. Taking a bite of my gratitude sandwich for breakfast on our birthday days, top of the bun. Things that we're grateful for outside of ourselves, and bottom of the bun, things we're grateful for inside of ourselves, otherwise known as appreciation. So, Dr. Tiffanie, what are you grateful for?
I am grateful to be blessed with another year of life. We should not take life for granted, because a lot of people did not wake up today. And I think it's important to seize the day. Carpe diem.
Absolutely. I am grateful that I am I live every day like it is my birthday. And I know for us Leos, we actually live our days for the whole month a birthday, but I've now extended it to every single day, because that really wonderful feeling of feeling special and honored. I want you all to feel that every day. And I do feel that pretty much every day. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I am grateful because this past weekend, I had the opportunity to go to Palm Springs and take the tram up to the Palm Springs Mountain. And if you haven't had the opportunity to do that and go on a nature walk and look at the beautiful trees up there and look at the beautiful birds, and it was a wonderful experience. And they have different volunteers, and Dave Hammer was my volunteer, who is a special friend of mine, and he is very knowledgeable, and he took the time to explain everything to our group, and he was an awesome park ranger volunteer. And if you have the opportunity to visit Palm Springs and take that tram, I highly recommend it. It's a wonderful tourist stop.
Sounds great. I'm grateful that I am 88% unpacked. My girlfriend Amory is coming over today after the show to help put up pictures, which is usually the last step. And I just found a cleaner to hire in the building, so I'll be all ready for my birthday party on Sunday. And I think all my co-hosts are going to try to stop by, so that'll be fun. And I get my favorite cake, which is the berry chantilly cake from Whole Foods. And I got to get something for always saying it. It's one of the I'm like not a real sweet eater. I'm sweet, but I'm not a sweet eater. But it's like not too sweet and it's so yummy. So I enjoy that part of my birthday for sure.
How big is this party going to be?
How big is a party going to be? I
Mhm.
don't know. I kind of lost count of how many people are coming, but
I'm getting concerned.
I know. I usually don't throw parties because it's so much work, and then you're the hostess, and you don't really have a lot of fun because you're more concerned about is everybody, happy and blah blah blah. But because of the blood clot, and I wasn't going to be here on my birthday, I was going to be in Africa, but instead I'm here. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to have a freaking party, a forking party to silver lining the blood clot. So there you go.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think that you, again, seize the day, enjoy it, celebrate life like we Leos tend to do.
Uh-huh. And we're going to talk about that for the show and birthdays, and maybe look into a little astrology. My daughter took that book on my birthday book, but maybe I'll find it online. But let's go to the bottom of the bun, which is to celebrate who we are as we are on the inside. What do you like about yourself? If you grew up with well-meaning parents who sometimes are a little more mean than well and tell you you're not all that, don't toot your own horn. This is the opportunity to balance that out because it's so important that you know how great you are. You're not perfect, but you're 88% fabulous. And that's the part I want you to focus on, not on the one insult when you've had 99 compliments, which us perfectionists do. Instead, before you go to bed at night, I want you to pat yourself on the back. Because frankly, my dear, if you can't approve of yourself, how the fork do you expect anyone else to? Uh-oh, someone forgot to silence because the show's at a different time. Dr. Tiffanie, what do you like about yourself?
I like the fact that I can be spontaneous and I can burst out into a song at any time. And I'll give you an example. I had the opportunity to go to the VA and I had to get an x-ray and then I had to go to the lab. And when I was in the lab waiting room, the veteran behind me was also waiting for his lab, and you have to wait sometimes at the VA, especially with all the cuts. And so he mentioned that that day was his birthday, and I was like, how sad, a fellow Leo has to be at the lab waiting. So you know what I did? I had to sing him happy birthday. It was just in me to do it in my special way, and his name was John. So I got up and I went over there and I said, you know, John, from one Leo to another, since you are here in the VA, I'm going to sing you my special birthday song. From one Leo to another, it is my gift to you. And his wife was sitting right next to him, and she was so appreciative, and everyone burst out and gave me a round of applause. But I did it just to thank him for his service and to make his day special. And he was so excited and so happy and so thankful. And it was just a spontaneous moment.
And for those of you who will ask, and people often do, like, how do you choose your co-host? How do you, get to be a co-host? Well, my co-host today's story is exactly that. She got to be my co-host because I had not talked to her in probably 4 or 5 years. She had been a guest on my show when she was launching Floetry, her book of poetry. she had asked to come on, and she came on and was a guest. And then 4 or 5 years later, I get a voicemail on my machine with happy birthday song that she's going to do before the end of the show, to celebrate my birthday, which is how many days after yours? Let's see. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
4.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So 4 days after hers. So she sang on my voicemail, happy birthday, in her very flowery way. And and I'm like, OMG. So one thing led to another, and voila, she's the co-host of Doctors in the House. So you just never know what breaking into song is going to get you. But I also enjoy doing that, and I am appreciative that I have a singing voice, that I like to play the piano and sing and write original music, and I appreciate that I can do that, and that I get to right now wish Dr. Tiffany a happy birthday with my shortened version of my birthday wish. Happy birthday, Dr. Tiffany, co-host of Doctors in the House. Happy birthday to you.
Woo!
Happy birthday, Dr. Tiffany.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And what is your birthday wish for this year?
Well, I actually wish that the United States will be in a much better place and that we can move forward instead of backward.
All right, that's a nice altruistic wish. Let's finish the bottom of the bun by you saying what you would want to wish for yourself.
Okay. Well, that is something even simpler because we know that Nathaniel is still in Bangkok performing. And I just wish for my young man, I can't call him a baby, even though he's still my firstborn baby. And I just want him to come home safely. I'm still a mama bear, and he's my Eagle Scout, and he's still my big boy. And so I just want my baby to come home safely.
Beautiful. All right. And one last thing that you appreciate about yourself?
I appreciate the fact that I am a pretty good baker. And the fact that you want my peach cobbler for your birthday.
That's my present. I can't wait. And I guess Nathaniel is Mia gonna come?
I'm planning for her to come.
Okay, good. And Mom T is also invited.
Yeah, I'm not sure what her plans are since she has
And
a
all of
story.
your cousins and all of your, because we got the pool, and I just found out we have like a party room too with a pool table and a
Oh,
fridge and all that. And there's a grand piano in the lobby. This is my new place, right? Because it's always this or better. And a pool. So lots of fun.
okay.
Okay. And barbecues and all that. So, yes, if you're in Southern California, message me. And if you're a single guy and you're cute, then you can come too.
Okay. Wink, wink. Okay.
Oh, I'm so naughty. I will finish off. I appreciate my sense of humor. I laugh at myself and with myself often and much, and that's Ralph, Emerson.
Yeah, Ralph Waldo Emerson.
Thank you. I think I gave him an additional name, but that's his definition of success, is to laugh often and much. And so I do that because I want to be successful. So I laugh often and much. And I like that about myself.
Laughter is the best medicine. It keeps you feeling good. And I believe that if you can have joy, um, it will draw people to you. And laughter and smiling is reflexive.
And that's my wish for my birthday, is that this coming year will have exponentially more laughter and fun, even though the world tour is not on the plate. But that even grounded, I will still have even more laughter and joy to feed my addiction to joy. So that's my wish for this year. Notice I didn't say anything material, because I don't necessarily know that the things that I want are going to make me laugh.
Mhm.
All right. Thanks for joining us for breakfast. As usual, I hope that you join me every weekday morning when we do this good life habit, because life's too short to be marinating in your piss offedness. But with the
Mhm.
gratitude sandwich, you're going to be satisfied and happy. Thanks for joining us for breakfast. And now for the topic of the day. That says everything is awesome. It is birthdays, Leo birthdays, whatever birthday you're having. And there's some downsides to birthdays that I know I want to talk about, because I know I'm not alone in that. And then ideas for how to celebrate birthdays. How's that? So that's our topic for the day. And Dr. Tiffanie, you are hashtag ageless.
I was actually reflecting on it because I am running for Congress, and because I have a lot of things on my schedule, this is the first time that I'm not out of the country for my birthday. Usually, I love to travel, and I love this country and democracy so much that I'm not out of the country. I am sacrificing my vacation time, people. And that is significant. Even during COVID, I traveled because Mexico was still open. And I was like, okay, wow. I didn't mind traveling even in the midst of it, because I was like, hey, I am vaccinated. So I was still good to go to travel. And I love the fact that the world seems like a big place, but when you're able to take a cruise or you're able to hop on a plane, it's very small. But I love traveling. And even last year, when I had my party, my big party that you came to, the next day I hopped on a flight and went to Costa Rica. So I love to travel with family and friends. What about you, Dr. Marissa?
Well, I'm really trying not to feel sad every time someone says travel, because I'm still in the process of canceling all the flights and all the.
But aside from your world tour
So
in your previous birthdays, how did you spend them?
it's so hard. I'm feeling the feelings, which is part of the process. So and 88% of the time, I know that everything happens for my divine and best good.
Hmm.
Whenever it is really a trigger when people talk about flights and travel and how they love to travel. I didn't realize how, like, it's one of those. I wasn't that I wasn't grateful, but talk about choosing to focus and be so grateful for all of the opportunities that I've had to travel. Like in my life, I've traveled more than I think like 4 or 5 people put together for the average. So in that sense, I'm not being punished and it's not done, but I'm really, really grateful that I've gotten to travel as much as I have. So um, um, that is that is definitely. I don't know about always being away for my birthday, because if you're away, you're kind of uh, like you don't have a party with people that you love, or to celebrate it with you. So I think that this is a good opportunity this year to actually do something different than travel. But celebrating, uh, um, it is it's fun to get the cards and the gifts, of course, and I love that, and that's always fun. And then my kids, and the best part always are their cards and heartfelt messages. And my younger daughter Sarah is a poet, and so she writes me a birthday poem every year that I just absolutely look forward to. And that is definitely the upside of celebrating the birthday.
Well, I think that when I travel, oftentimes I take the people that I want with me. Like a lot of times I take my family, I take my children, and my extended family. And so it makes it easier. Like we've gone on Alaskan cruises. Um, the extended family went when we went to Costa Rica. And so it just depends on what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. And we've been to Hawaii. It doesn't have to be anything major. I love the ocean and I love the water. Henceforth, that's why I joined the Navy. So it just depends on what you're really into as far as what you like. And so when you're talking about what you want and how you want to celebrate your birthday. And I think if you want to celebrate it with your friends, you can. You can do hybrid parties. Like last year, how I had a party one day, and then the next day we flew to Costa Rica. And it was really interesting because I had one friend who said, "Wait, I didn't know you were having a party and going on a trip because I would have wanted to go to the party too." And it was funny because I invited her to the party and she was like, "Well, I just want to do Costa Rica." And so I'm like, "Well, I invited you to the party. You elected to just go to the Costa Rica part." And so she was like, "But the party was so fabulous," after she saw the video. And I'm like, "You could have went to both. I didn't say you had to pick and choose." And so it was very funny because hindsight is always 2020.
Yes. Um, I just looked up August 6th birthdays, and you have your birthday on the same day as Michelle Yeoh, Lucille Ball, M. Night
Shyamalan.
thank you. Jerry, hold on, I don't know who that is. Leslie Odom Jr. and Robert Mitchum and Jason O'Mara. I'm not sure who that is, but those are some famous birthdays that you share with. Oh,
Well, I'm a big fan of Lucille Ball. Yes, and M. Night
yeah,
Shyamalan. Yes.
I didn't know that. I had Lucy's daughter on the show a couple of times.
Hmm.
Yeah. Let's see who was born on my birthday. And Antonio Banderas.
Oh,
Ah. Uh, I don't want to say some of these names, so I'm not. Patty Austin, Angie Harmon. Let's see. Singer Michael Bivins.
okay. That's from BBD, Belle Biv DeVoe.
Okay.
From New Edition. You know who that is, right?
I know you know who that is.
You know the song Poison? Remember we were talking about music with the soundtracks to your life?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
From New Edition. You remember New Edition, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
That's the new version of the old edition.
I can't with you sometimes.
Albert the Second of Germany, King of Hungary, has this August 10th. Let's see. Anyway, let's see. They're going back to 1930 something. Yeah, I don't know any more of these. Nope, I don't know those. Oh, they're going back to the 1700s. Never mind. I thought there was somebody like, was it Freud that was born on August 10th? No, I guess not. All right. All right.
I
So
believe you don't know who Michael Bivins. You know who Michael Bivins is. You know the song Poison.
you don't, I have a great memory, but my recall sucks.
You know that girl is
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
poison.
yeah, yeah. I know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Michael
yeah, yeah,
Bivins.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Belle Biv DeVoe, BBD.
Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. I wish I had the book, but I gave it to my daughter when I thought I was going on tour and had to give everything away. So, what's interesting about that book? Have you seen that book? It's like a coffee table book.
Mm-mm.
It tells you on the day that you were born, there's a certain thing. So you may have been born on the day of the silver light, or you're born on the day of the blue moon, right? There's different of that. But guess what day I was born?
What day?
The day of the velvet voice.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy? That was just like, yeah, I'm really dying to know what you, well, it's a $95 book. Um, I got to get back from my
Well,
daughter.
you can always have her mail it to you.
Pardon?
You can always have her mail it to you.
Oh, no, she's coming down for my birthday.
Oh, so she'll be at the party.
Yes. Oh, yeah, you get to meet my daughter.
Yeah, not just over Zoom. I'll get to meet them in person.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be so cool.
Yeah,
All
we can
right.
play cat lady.
The what?
We can play cat lady.
Oh, that's only 4 people. There's going to be like 40, 50 people at the party. I don't think that's.
Oh,
Maybe you should stay. I don't know if it's going to be that many. I honestly, I don't. I'm not in charge of this. Like, some friends are pretty much taken over, which is great. That was my gift. So we'll see.
okay. Good
We'll
job.
see. We'll see. But definitely tell Mia she's got to come down and meet my daughter. And why don't you just come and plan to stay later? Party's supposed to be over at 8. So just plan to
Okay.
stay later and then we can play.
So we'll see. Oh my goodness. I have to see what I'm doing on Monday. But this is going to be fun. Okay. Good
Yes,
to know.
definitely.
Good
Definitely.
to
Oh,
know. Mm.
all right. And if you've just joined us and you're wondering what's going on in studio today, we are having a celebration of Leo birthdays because it is my co-host's birthday today and my birthday in 4 days. So 2 Leos in the house. I'm surprised that we can be contained in
Mhm.
these little boxes, but we're celebrating. And we're both ageless and we're having a blast in studio. We are celebrating, actually, this is one of the few times I'm not live, and I don't like doing pre-recorded shows, but because it is her birthday and I wanted to let her celebrate her birthday, this is actually being pre-recorded. So we can't talk to you, can't chat with you, but that's okay.
Sorry.
You get next Wednesday, you'll be back to wish us a belated. Actually, it goes on all month, so you have all of August to congratulate us. But
Yes.
we would just have a little fun today. Talk about the birthday experiences. We're gonna, when we come back from break, for news, weather, and traffic, and a word from our sponsor. We will talk more about our best birthdays and our not so best birthdays with a little happiness tips for those who might have had the kinds of birthdays that I had growing up. But that's all when we come back. Don't go away. We'll be right back in 2 and 2. Chuck Woolery used to say, but it's peace in and peace out. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Take back your life with Dr. Marissa Pei.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tiffanie Tate, and I am running for the U.S. House of Representatives. I want to work hard for you. So help me help you. I want to revitalize our economy. I want to remove senseless tariffs. I want to stop ICE from removing valuable members of our economy and our community. I want to protect Social Security as well as health care. And I want to ensure equity for all. Visit my website at Dr. Tate for Congress. That is DrTateForCongres.com. Support me so that I can support you. Paid for by Dr. Tate for Congress. Thank you.
Take back your life with Dr. Marissa Pei.
And welcome back. You're tuned in to Take My Advice. I'm Not Using It. Get Balanced with Dr. Marissa, the morning show here on KCAA, NBC News Radio, home to the Asian Oprah, number one talk in the IE. Thank you very much. And streaming everywhere, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and of course my YouTube TV channel, where if you resubscribe, you'll get an alert every weekday morning to tune in. This is consecutive week number 692, 1,446 podcast shows, but who's counting? And a new impression number of 3.98 million. I'm so grateful for all of the support that continues to tune in to a show about hope and happiness, no headlines, and only heartlines. And today is Doctors in the House with myself and
Dr. Tiffanie Tate.
And we are celebrating birthdays today. It is the Leo show extraordinaire. The birthday I'm celebrating is in 4 days, and the birthday that Dr. Tiffany's celebrating is today or tomorrow. Or so we are celebrating it today. And of course, Leos are so shy and have so much trouble celebrating. Sarcasm is another service I offer, but we wanted to bring y'all in on the celebration, and that's what we're doing today. So, best birthday celebrations, top 3.
Ooh, let's see. Top 3. I would say I had a birthday celebration when I was turning 16, and it was with my friends, and they surprised me, and they had a cake for me, and we had cake, and then we went to Disneyland. Now, that was always fun. I'm a roller coaster kid, and I love amusement parks. And then we went to, I love Disneyland. I'm a Disney kid. I love Disney. I don't know if you see the Soul music album behind me. I love Disney. Then I love Six Flags. I had a birthday at Six Flags. That was my next favorite birthday. And then my last favorite was last year. I loved last year. You can't top last year because I had a party and then I went to Costa Rica, people. Who can't complain?
Go to the party, and it was unbelievable that I thought they were all her friends and family. And then the photographer called up all of her family, and I didn't hear him call up the word family. So I thought he just called up everybody for a group picture, because like almost everybody went up onto the front. And so I went too, thinking it was like everybody at the party. And come to find out, it was just family. Like there were hundreds of people there, and they were almost all family. I was like one of the few that was not related to her. I mean, on my show she is, but not not by blood. And so that was just such a funny moment because everybody was so polite that they didn't want to say, you're not really part of the family.
I have my mother was one of 12 children. And so I have like over 30 first cousins. And so my family is huge. And so if you look at them and then you look at their children and their children's children, the nieces, the nephews, I mean, it's huge. And then there's my father's side, and some of them showed up. And so it grows pretty quickly. And then you have their spouses, and so it's exponential.
Yes. Like I said to her, is there anybody you're not related to?
And then you have my sorority sisters, and they showed up too. And so,
It was so funny. That was
and my
great.
church
It was
family, and so it grows pretty quickly.
yeah, yeah. It was a really good. It was a great party. Lots of, and I won an award. Where's my award? I should I'll go. Well, I'm afraid last time I tried to show something, I ended up
But we
pulling
don't want you
the
falling.
computer over and cutting my shins open.
Yes,
So
your
I
Academy Award.
I won a best dressed award, or
Yeah,
best dressed or best dancer.
it's best dressed.
Oh yeah, okay. That of course that would be my favorite. So okay, those were your top three. My top three. Let's see. I, I don't. I have to say. I'll just do the funniest one, the biggest one, the funniest one. So when I was 18, my friends decided to surprise me. They blindfolded me and drove me to a remote area, and it was a nudist colony.
Touch my pearls. Ooh. And I'm not wearing any.
And we drove in, and they untied my blindfold just in time to see a naked man jumping on a trampoline. And it was not pretty. It was, I think that like was why I almost became a 40-year-old virgin of a virgin, because it was so traumatic. This, yeah. So that was my best and worst, maybe.
You get the side eye. Mm.
Oh, that was my birthday. That was a birthday to remember. I can't top that. So yeah. But
Okay.
I'm waiting, and here's the sad thing. Okay, so I'm going to. I know we're in solution half, but it's a birthday show, so I can break the order of things. I want to say that I had really bad birthdays when I was a kid. I had to share it with my brother, who was 3 days difference. His is August 13th, and he's 4 years different. And so his friends were not my friends, and there's just enough separation to make it like difficult, right? You
Mhm.
don't have similar stuff. So I did not like my birthdays growing up at all. The joint party, and then my mom, when she's stressed, the mean comes out. And so, yeah, it was not a good time. I hated my birthday when I was a kid. So I think I'm still feeling some of that, because all of the birthdays that come around for me, I don't, I love the fact that it's my birthday, but I have expectations, right? I have hopes that this birthday I will, um, if I'm dating someone, they will, flowers and chocolate, or flowers at least. And honestly, I have never, ever had a birthday where I had a guy give me flowers. Not
Mhm.
one time, Dr. Tiffany. So that that is not a good thing. Hopefully before I die, that will happen. I was dating someone during my birthday, and I actually asked him if I was going to get flowers, and he said no. And because it was oh no, that wasn't my birthday. That was Valentine's Day, because he didn't like the whole superficial blah 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 about that. So yeah, so that's the part where I'm gonna keep it real. Put the moose on the table.
Well, man, I hope you're listening.
2 moose on the table. If you, and this is not for actually men, this is for anybody like me who sets themselves up for disappointment based on the past. And I want this year, I'm making this as a promise to myself, that even though it's a sad year in the sense that I'm not going to be doing what I wanted to be doing, that I'm really going to try to let go of this I don't like my birthday vibe anymore. So this birthday, I am going to have fun. I don't care if people aren't having a good time. I'm not going to ask if you're having a good time. I'm going to have a good time, and I'm going to do whatever. If I feel like jumping in the pool, I am going to. If I feel like going and, I don't know, doing something silly, I'm going to do it, because I refuse this year, for the rest of my life, in this last chapter of my life, I refuse to ruin my birthday with the past memories or the expectations. And I'm not going to buy myself flowers, because some people, I can hear them already.
That's what I was going to say. Buy your own flowers.
But it's not the same. And I'm not going to do that as a, I'm just going to let that go. I'm just not even going to, like, if I see flowers that I like, I certainly will get my flowers. But I just want to let go of that negative vibe that I still have a little bit that I carry with me, and let it go. So that's my promise to myself on this birthday show, that for this birthday, Dr. Marissa is going to, what is it? Flip it around, slap it, turn it around, jump on it. What is it that you say?
Smack it, flip it up, rub it down, dissect it,
flip it, and rub it down for my new and improved happy birthday.
Yeah, when you said that, I thought about Miley Cyrus's song. Remember, we talked a little bit about the songs for different portions of your life, and I thought about Miley Cyrus's song. I don't know if you've heard it. Okay, I'm going to play a little bit of it. Where she says, "I can buy myself flowers, and I can take myself, dancing, and I can hold my own hand," and that's part of her song. And
don't play it, Dr.
okay, we
That'll
can't.
mess up
Okay.
the copyright.
Oh, okay. Well, that's part of the lyrics. She's like, "I can take myself dancing, I can buy myself flowers, and I can do all these things for myself. I don't necessarily need you to do those things for me, because you're not doing those things for me." And I think that's important for us to realize. I mean, we definitely want partners to do those things, but when they're not, sometimes we have to fill in the gap for ourselves.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
I think my sad birthday, I've had a few.
Yeah, and that's why I wanted to also, like, just keep it real and balance. It's okay, but when we're real with it, then we can let it go, like I just did.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm trying to think. As an adult, I think I would usually try to make sure I didn't work on my birthday. That was the bummer would be when I had to work on my birthday. If I couldn't get it off, if I had to take call on my birthday, that always made me sad. Because I think it's great to deliver a baby on your birthday, but not when you don't have any sleep and you're working 30, 40 hours. That's really, really sad. So I would say that that was sad. And that would be when I was in private practice. That was a sad time if I couldn't get it off. But other than that, I would say when I was a kid, we actually had a slip and slide, and we lacked supervision at that time. This was the 80s, and they would be like, oh, just go outside and play. And so I think we wanted to do some different things. And
What you're saying is true because there's a siren going by.
right.
Mhm.
And we put the slip and slide on concrete instead of
Ouch.
instead of the grass, because we were kids and we didn't know any better. And that was a painful lesson to learn.
Ow.
So that was very sad. It was very painful and very sad.
Goodness gracious. That sounds painful.
So you can laugh. It's okay. It
Yeah,
was
that's
very
like
painful. It was very sad.
yeah, it's the siren's feeling sorry for you.
Yes. We didn't have to go to the hospital, but we did go in the house crying. And so I've had my share of painful birthdays and sad birthdays and neglectful birthdays from partners, but I also think that it has made me stronger. And it's interesting because I actually had a conversation with a younger cousin earlier today about as you mature and as you get older, you seem to have that it's okay attitude. Like you said, if he doesn't buy me flowers, it's okay. I'm going to be fine with it and I'm going to let it roll off my back. Or if she doesn't buy me flowers, because, it doesn't matter if your partner is male or female, I'm going to be okay with it. I'm just going to persevere and know my own value and my own worth. And I'm going to enjoy my birthday because I'm going to learn to celebrate me and know my own worth and be happy. And happiness and joy is something that we have to choose. And as Leos, we love to be happy. And so I think whether you're a Leo or not a Leo, you just have to celebrate your life and enjoy your date of birth and enjoy every day because every day is a blessing.
Absolutely. I just looked online I asked AI, what about Leo birthday facts? And it says Leos born between July 23rd and August 22nd are represented by the lion and are known for their confidence, creativity, and leadership qualities. They are often the life of the party and enjoy being the center of attention with a flair for the dramatic. What are you talking about? Leos are also known for their loyalty, generosity, and ambition. Okay, I didn't know about the ambition part of it.
I could guess that though. Look at us.
Yeah. Let's see. Surprising facts about the Leos are some of the most vibrant and energetic people. If you want to learn more, whether it's a blah, 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 you have, oh, wait. Never mind. That's an ad. Okay, never mind. I was just looking for things that are, okay, Leo facts. Here we go. Percent daily value. Oh, this is pretty funny. 98. Okay, let me pull this up because this is kind of cute. I've not seen this before. Nope, that's not going to do it. Can you see it? Leo facts?
Nope, it's not sharing.
It's not sharing. Let's see. Try this again. Because I don't think you've seen this. This is kind of cool. You see it now?
Yes.
Okay. Can you read it?
Yes.
Go ahead, read it out loud.
It says 99% problem solving.
No, 95.
Oh, okay. 95. Okay. Let's see. 95% problem solving, 100% mind reading. Oh, okay. 110% loyal to the end. I love that. 110% rebellious. 115% smart as hell. 120% humorous. Okay. 150% lie detecting. Gotcha. Yeah. 200% tell it like it is.
Moose
Fact,
on the table.
facts. 200% sweetest if treated well. Facts.
True.
500% unpredictable. Yes. 1000% dangerous when provoked.
Ah,
Facts.
I knew you would like that. Isn't that cute? This is the
Absolutely.
serving per container. Someone did it like a Leo fax, like zodiac sign, what like the label for a Leo. Isn't that
Absolutely.
cute?
I love the dangerous when provoked. Absolutely.
Yeah.
The claws come out.
Let's see. They don't like to do work with someone who doesn't follow their opinions. Yeah. I'll say that's guilty. Let's see. Here's another one. Wild at times, intelligent, problem solving, powerful. Hopefully, we can say that word. That's
Yeah, we
about,
looked it up. Yes.
yeah. And we did look it up. Okay, good.
Hmm.
Let's see. What's this one? They stand out in a crowd. They know how to make a statement. They go after fun like it's a mission. They get over things quickly. The
Yeah.
way they look matters to them and will put their best effort to look their best. 100%. Both of us. Be very clear and blunt when they really want something.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Tough and will be bossy because they care.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're always battle ready and they don't like to wait for the right time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Their version of being funny and humorous is a quick retort about something that'll put you back in your place.
Yes.
Guilty. They never hide their feelings and will prefer to say it in the moment. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's pretty. Wow. Who did this one? This is like definitely, yeah, that would be a good thing to put in my, put up in my artwork. I got too much artwork, so never mind. Leo is a friend who is valued and sought out among other zodiac signs. Everybody needs a Leo.
Yes. Everyone does need a Leo in their life.
Ah, let's see. I was curious about uh, Leo best Leo mates. Let's see what that gives us. Who should be with a Leo?
Uh-oh.
I said nest, and it came out wrong. Let's see. You know what's interesting with the swiping that I do? A
Hmm.
lot of the guys that come up are Taurus, and I
Really?
usually don't get along with Taurus women for some reason, and but Taurus men, I like. Honestly, my matches were like 80% Taurus or Leo. Isn't that interesting?
Hmm.
Let's see. Okay. Are you watch? Can you see this?
No, it's pretty small.
Okay. Leo personality traits, reputation for being drama queens. I thought Virgos were drama queens.
Hmm.
My daughter's a Virgo, but can't be reduced to tantrums and shenanigans. Like their fellow fire signs, Leos want to bring light to everyone around them, like that.
Hmm.
They're one of the most generous signs, very protective and territorial over their inner circle. They may come off as prideful and self righteous. These lions actually have big hearts and may put up a wall until they know you're trustworthy. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Leo in a relationships. Okay, you want to read that part? Can you see it enough to read it?
Let's see. When it comes to platonic relationships, Leos want loyalty. says astrologer Jamie Wright. They're looking for pals they can trust in return. Leo is the life of your house party, delighting the crowd with their stand-up comedy level storytelling and effortless dance moves. But the loyal sign is also by your side, cleaning up cocktail glasses and confetti after the guests have said their goodbyes. In romantic partnerships, Leo wants a loyal companion, of course, but they also, considering their fire sign, wants something to fuel the fire. Wright explains, Leo loves the passion of a reunion, so you often see them connecting with lovers long distance or in a slow burn romance that builds slowly over time. A stage 5 clinger, a Leo needs not. On the contrary, the best for Leo is someone who's open to creating some distance in the name of sexual tension, might just be a keeper.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay, Leo and Scorpio, compatibility 1 out of, let's see, 2 out of 12. Let's go all the way to the bottom. 12 out of 12. Let's see who's the most compatible with 11 out of 12. Sagittarius. Uh-oh. Is your guy Sagittarius?
No, okay, let's see. What's 12 out of 12?
Gemini.
No.
No. Okay.
What's 10 out of 12?
We'll go backwards. Oh, Leo and Leo 9, right? 10
That
is
was 4.
Aries.
I thought that was 4.
Huh?
Oh,
No.
Leo and Aries is 4.
Leo and Aries is 10 out of 12.
Oh, it's 10 out of 12.
Yeah. And Leo is 9 out of 12.
Wow, I wouldn't have guessed that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leos get Leos. In fact, they're the only ones who truly understand how much love they have to give. Leo's constantly trying to get to know the real you, the one behind the beautiful curated Instagram selfies. No Gatsbying here, people. What's Gatsbying? These two will push each other to embrace who they are, not just who they think they should be. A lot of selfies. They are Leos. Leo and Libra, 8 out of 12. I don't see Taurus yet, huh?
No.
Aquarius, Virgo, that's my daughter. Capricorn, 5. Taurus, 4 out of 12. Wow. Okay. Bulls and lions share 2 great loves, luxury and being pampered. How does that fare? In compatibility, while Leos like nice things as a means to court attention, Taurians are in it for the pleasure itself. They're quite private, especially in relationships, while Leos wear their hearts on their sleeves. So Leo's oversharing will usually clash with the possessive nature of Taurus. When they find happiness, there's no reason to spill the trade secrets of the rest of the world. Meanwhile, a Leo struts with the confidence that even if they overshare, the world can't copy an original, even if it tries. OMG. They're both kind of right, but it makes it hard to reconcile this other. Interesting. Okay. So I have to now switch out and look for Sagittarius or Gemini. Which one? Now, Gemini is the twins.
Yes, that's why I'm like the multiple personality.
Yeah. Now, which one is the balanced one? Is that Gemini? The one with the 2 scales?
Mm-hmm.
That is Gemini.
Mm-hmm.
What do you know when the birthdays of Geminis are?
May.
Oh, then that's not what my younger daughter is. What's after Virgo?
I'm not good.
I'm not good either. Anyways.
I'm not good.
Anyways, OMG, look at the time. Dr. Tiffanie.
Oh my goodness, we've been having way too much fun.
It's all about balance, peace in, peace out, world peace through inner peace. Dr. Tiffanie, sing out the last part of Happy Birthday for me.
Happy birthday to you.
Yay! Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week live. It's all about balance. Peace in, peace out. World peace through inner peace. Now go and have the best day
Ever.
ever. I can't believe we just did that.